The newly elected leader of the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Leo XIV, born Robert Francis Cardinal Prevost of Chicago, has wasted no time in making bold statements that have sent shockwaves across both religious and political spheres. Elected as the 267th Pope on May 8, 2025, Pope Leo XIV is the first American to ascend to the papacy in the Church's 2,000-year history. Known for his missionary work and theological clarity, his election came after the passing of Pope Francis earlier this year, leaving the global Catholic community looking to Rome for guidance in these rapidly changing times. At his inaugural Mass on May 18, the Pope emphasized the Church's commitment to unity, compassion, and truth. However, it was his subsequent declarations on social issues that have ignited passionate reactions worldwide. In a statement that drew widespread media attention, Pope Leo XIV reaffirmed the Church's traditional stance on marriage, declaring, "Marriage, as created by God, is a sacred union between one man and one woman. There is no such thing as same-sex marriage in the divine order." This declaration sparked fury on programs like The View, whose hosts are outspoken allies of the LGBTQIA+ community. The panel responded with strong condemnation, calling the Pope's remarks regressive and hurtful. However, Pope Leo XIV remained unfazed, standing firmly by Catholic doctrine.
I'm a little concerned about this choice for the LGBTQ plus community. In 2012, he gave an address to bishops, and he lamented the popular culture fostered and sympathy for beliefs and practices that are at odds with the gospel, and that's a quote. And then he cited the homosexual lifestyle and alternative families comprised of same-sex partners and their adopted children. I think that Pope Francis certainly made great changes in terms of embracing the LGBTQ plus community and extending blessings to the community. And I hope that this Pope doesn't roll back
As someone who agrees with the Pope's view, it's refreshing to see a spiritual leader stay true to centuries of belief, rather than yielding to political and cultural pressure. While society evolves, the Church's role is not to mirror every trend, but to offer a consistent moral compass rooted in timeless truths. Upholding the sanctity of traditional marriage is not hate, it's fidelity to a faith that millions trust. In a surprising and equally forceful moment, Pope Leo XIV also turned his attention to the current U.S. President Donald Trump, condemning his controversial mass deportation campaigns.
Trump and MAGA are freaking out. The most powerful spiritual voice on earth just issued a direct challenge to the most powerful political voice in America. And he did it in front of more than 100 diplomats from around the globe. Pope Leo XIV condemned mass deportation that violated human dignity. He warned nations against treating migrants like disposable burdens. And without naming names, the message was unmistakable. He referred to cases like Kilmar Albrego Garcia. He also brought up Andre Romero, a gay asylum seeker that was sent back to face abuse. Both cases happened under Trump's orders. And while President Trump celebrates deportation numbers like stock market wins, the Pope is calling this what it is, a human rights crisis. Pope Leo said, "We must never treat people as statistics. Every migrant has a name, a face, and a story." That was a shot across the ocean to Trump and Vance.
Every human being, regardless of nationality or legal status, possesses dignity given by God. To treat migrants as disposable is not just politically flawed, it is morally and spiritually bankrupt, the Pope said during a Vatican address. The pontiff emphasized that while nations have a right to protect their borders, that right must never come at the cost of human compassion and justice. His words were hailed by immigrant rights organizations around the world and echoed the late Pope Francis's emphasis on mercy and inclusion. In less than a month, Pope Leo XIV has emerged as a leader unafraid to speak the truth, even when it stirs controversy. Whether addressing hot-button issues like same-sex marriage or immigration, he has proven himself a pope of conviction rather than compromise. As debates rage on in media and political circles, one thing is clear: the new papacy has brought a bold, unapologetic voice to the global stage. And whether one agrees or not, Pope Leo XIV has already cemented his place as a powerful figure in shaping the moral conversation of our time.